Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is for the month of October. So if you haven't as of yet chosen an image for your reading, go ahead and do that now. Timestamps are down below where you can go to the picture clip of all three images in order to choose. Pause where necessary, take as much time as you need to in order to choose for your reading. And if you feel led to, at that time, to pick more than one image, go ahead and listen to your intuition. That is always going to be highly encouraged here. Pick more than one if you feel it necessary. These readings are timeless. I know it's set for the month of October 2021. I do consider them timeless. Whether you watch at the upload time or sometime later, there could indeed be a message here for you. The reason why I consider it timeless, even though it is set for the month of October 2021, is because you can watch this 6 months down the road after October 2021 and realize that maybe, you know what, I was experiencing that, let's say, in October of 2021. It might confirm something that you were experiencing at this particular time. So these readings as well are general, so I can't possibly expect to connect with each and every person that watches, although I hope you've managed to find a message here. But if you don't, that's okay. Maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of pick a cards I've already done. There could be one in there that has a message that you are seeking right now at this particular moment in your journey. And let's say after maybe you've perused and explored my channel, you realize maybe I'm not the reader for you. That is okay. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that the universe will guide you to that will have the messages that you need right now in this moment. Okay, so with all of that being said, Star Family, let's go ahead and get to the reading of your choice. Pile number 1, viewers, you chose the Witch's Hat. We are looking at messages for the month of October. We want to see what might be happening in your world, right? What might be happening in your life. What will the month of October 2021 look like for you? Pile number 1, viewers. Let's see. So we're going to start first with the fortune reading card to see what the main energy is for your month, the month ahead. October 2021. Whoa, that almost flew out. Let's see, pile number 1, viewers, the month of October 2021, the month ahead, what might that look like? All right, let's see. Whoa, it says a journey is indicated, either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So, I mean, I have to wonder, are some of you maybe figuratively or literally traveling? Maybe you could be maybe geographically traveling or going somewhere, moving somewhere, maybe visiting family. I mean, we do have the holidays coming up, even though that's, you know, in October and into December and everything. But some of you could be literally traveling this month. And if not, let's say this is saying you're going places in life in general. This month is a month where things are happening and your journey is shifting. Okay, I don't normally get that with this card, but it kind of feels like you're going from A to B. Leap, I guess the word leap is coming to me. You're making a leap, or you're taking a leap, or you're transitioning from one phase of your journey to another. That's what that's telling me. But nonetheless, whatever it is that's happening for the month of October, it seems that your life will become more full as a result of it. You're making strides is also something that's coming to me in regards to the month of October. So let's see. This is the Dark Mansion Tarot. Let's see what we get from the tarot for you for the month of October 2021. Also, the feeling of progress. Some kind of progress being made. Again, making leaps, maybe making leaps and bounds in some area of your life. Things are looking up, right? Planes do go up in the air. So that's the feeling that this plane energy is giving me. But it does feel like a transition from one state to another, not a literal state. I mean, it could be, but maybe a state of being to another, right? Let's see, 3 cards. Pile number 1, viewers. Just 3 cards. These cards do stick together. It has like a matte finish, which makes them kind of stick together. Let's see, 1 more. And they are very thick too, so it makes it harder to shuffle and to separate them as well. But let's see what cards came up for you. We have the Star, Aquarian energy. You could be definitely Aquarius somewhere in your chart. The High Priestess. So, wow, 2 major arcana. This is indicating, the Star energy is indicating a wish fulfillment, divine guidance. Maybe Spirit is guiding you to a new journey or helping you transition from one place to another, figuratively or maybe literally. But it has something to do with divine guidance and your wish fulfillment with the Star. And this is a spiritual thing happening here with the High Priestess. Why do I get the vibe of spiritual destiny with these 2 cards? Spiritual being the High Priestess, the Star being destiny. Fascinating. Okay, let's see what this says. What? Okay, so that's crazy because I did say that I was feeling the vibe of transition, right? That would be the Wheel of Fortune. Holy cow. Fate, destiny is sometimes attached to the Wheel of Fortune. So when I said spiritual destiny, we have the Wheel of Fortune basically confirming that energy to me. 3 major arcana. Holy cow. So this is significant in the sense that, you know, this is not energy that's super malleable. This is something that is major, like major arcana, but major for you, or important, an important shift happening in your life. What I do want to say is, yes, there are important changes taking place, but these changes will also be to your benefit, for your highest destiny, maybe in regards to your highest purpose, maybe your spiritual purpose and path on this planet. Your life, it's saying, will become more full as you take this journey, or as you go with the flow with the Wheel of Fortune of these changes. The High Priestess is about to reveal a mystery to you, or a secret, or reveal some secret knowledge. She is about mystery and secrets and intuition. So also this is the universe speaking to your intuition. The High Priestess is giving me the vibe that this month, the month of October, is where you unlock something in your journey. And it's going to be the nugget, okay? It's going to be the nugget that you need to get this ball rolling. Again, Wheel of Fortune. I always think of the Wheel of Fortune as the roulette wheel at the casino, where the ball gets dropped and we have no idea on what number it's going to land. We just are in this weird space until it does find a spot to land in. So you're in the middle of a major shift from one part of your life to another. And it could be feeling like this very strange liminal space, because I say liminal because the High Priestess operates between worlds, right? She's kind of like the shaman. She has the ability to navigate both spiritual and physical. Cats are very liminal creatures as well. So I do feel like you could be feeling the month of October like you're in this weird in-between space before things start changing for the better, moving you along, moving you up, right, the ladder, so to speak, in your journey. It's like the wait, a little bit of a waiting room feeling I'm picking up as well. the wait before you can board the plane. It does feel like a little bit of a tarmac moment. Maybe in October you might experience that. You might experience a little bit of a wait on the tarmac if you're waiting to go somewhere or travel. That's not unheard of. It happens often. I just hope that if some of you do experience that in October, it doesn't last longer than, than comfortable. Just put it that way. But what this is telling me is that there could be a literal wait on the tarmac or a figurative one. In essence, you're about to embark upon a major journey towards your highest purpose and destiny through the assistance of your star family, your spirit team with the star energy. They always guide you right and true. The star energy can speak of synchronicity and following the signs. And it feels like some of these nuggets, these signs, these serendipities, these synchronicities are guiding you to this higher path and purpose with the High Priestess. Mysteries and secrets are going to be unlocked to you. I think that October will be the month where you understand your purpose, your path, and where you're headed. But it does feel like maybe a portion of the month is going to be in that weird in-between space where you're putting the past behind you and anticipating the future. The reason why I say this is because the Wheel of Fortune is where one thing falls off the wheel in order to make room for something to hop on. And I always say with the Wheel of Fortune, it is the wheel of change. It is a change and transitionary card. We have to go with the flow of the way that things are happening. Sometimes with the wheel, unexpected shifts and turns and changes occur. And instead of fighting the current, we have to flow with the current. So I do feel that if there are going to be, in October, there's going to be maybe some unexpected turns of events, but that's okay. Flow with it. Don't fight against it. It's all putting you on the path to where you need to be. And helping assist the journey to where you're meant to go. What you're meant to do. Again, destiny. We have to consider that for a second. Something that you're meant for. Your spirit team over here know your higher path, purpose, calling. They look at you from the outside looking in. They can look down on you, right? If we're all just stars in the sky and our bodies are our avatars, allowing us to experience the 3D, then trust that you, just as you are an earthbound star here in this 3D matrix, right? Your team is up there looking down on you too, but they're also guiding you because they see that, sometimes you need assistance. So I feel like you're being guided and assisted into this next chapter of your life. But what it's guiding you and leading you to is the High Priestess. Maybe again, I can't help but feel like your spiritual path and purpose. Maybe that has eluded you for some time. But again, she holds the book of knowledge. This is also goddess energy. And the secrets are revealed from within and shared with you, right? They're shared outside in your everyday world. So again, synchronicity from the star. When you get synchronicity and serendipity, it's oftentimes a physical, earthly. And your candles just went out, 2 of them. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Let me finish my thought and I'll replace it. When you get synchronicities, okay, they are confirmation to you on a physical level of oftentimes of things you already know inside. Okay. That's how the universe, your spirit team speaks to you to confirm gnosis, knowledge, wisdom, things that you already feel, intuit over here with the High Priestess on your own, and then something outside of you gets confirmed in the physical everyday life. whether it be a symbol, whether it be a feather, whether it be somebody talking in the grocery line ahead of you. You know, these things do get confirmed to you if you're aware. And I feel like you are gaining a certain awareness, but not only that, I feel like an awareness that maybe you didn't have before is also coming to you to reveal what's been hidden, maybe in regards to the path, the journey, and where you're meant to go or what you're meant to do next. But we see that the tide is turning to help get you there. So October is a month where things get revealed and clarity, I feel, on your path gets shown to you. You are about to embark upon a journey, whether, again, physically or metaphorically, but whatever this journey is, it's going to open you up to make your life more full. So I do feel an elusive nature coming from the High Priestess. Also from the star. The reason why I say that is because the star is slightly out of reach, right? Well, it is out of reach to us down here, but we can look at it from down here. We can look at them up in the sky, but we can't quite reach them, right? We can't reach them. You know, we can't like grab a star and pull it down and whatnot. So it kind of feels like over here, the star is slightly out of reach, right? And the High Priestess is revealing something to you that has been slightly out of reach for some time. I also feel like she's plucking the pomegranate from the tree and she's about to hand it to you in October. So let me go ahead and replace your candles here. Okay. But whatever gets revealed to you in October, it could be a secret, you know, that maybe, again, it's not of a, I'm not feeling anything. Whoa, whoa, shoot. Oh my gosh, guys. Look what just happened. The candle, or the match totally broke when I struck the box, right? And now I got a giant hole in my fabric. Shit. Well, you know what? You can't see it over here. It's about that far down. It could have caused a fire. Anyhow, let's try this again. So what I was saying is that there's a secret about to reveal to you. And I don't think it's like a secret where somebody's keeping a secret from you. What I think is, this is something spiritual about the next phase of your journey that maybe has been slightly elusive. That maybe, goodness, that maybe has been out of reach, but it's going to get revealed. Because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is saying the answer is coming in. The timing, right? Because the timing has to be right as well. The tide is turning to align these things for you, says the Wheel of Fortune to me. So if this is about your wish fulfillment, if this is about a manifestation, and maybe the path to your manifestation for some of you has been kind of elusive or out of reach, or, you know, just know that, yeah, it has been, maybe because the Wheel of Fortune and the timing just hasn't been right. But now your spirit team is guiding you and aligning you and putting you on the path. So, you know, things can turn for you in the direction towards this manifestation or this wish fulfillment. I think your wish fulfillment has something to do also with your spiritual path and purpose with the High Priestess. And now, again, it's like the universe is taking the wheel and steering you over here with the Wheel of Fortune in the direction of it. It's just like if it was slightly elusive before, it's because the timing hadn't been right to align you with it at that time. It's almost feeling like spirit needed you to maybe become the High Priestess and I guess, gain your wisdom and your spiritual knowing before it could, like, because you had to be spiritually prepared, right, with the high priestess. Spiritually prepared and established before you could be ready for it. Like, that was part of, it kind of feels like that was part of the preparation. Like, you needed to prepare your spiritual foundation before you could enter into with the high priestess, right? You needed to build your spiritual foundation with the high priestess before you can enter this new chapter to access your highest purpose, path, and destiny. But whatever it is that you're doing, or the journey that you're embarking upon this month, is going to guide you to what's meant for you. Because when spirit takes the wheel, you know, you can't fight against it. You just have to kind of allow it to guide you and steer you where you need to be. And it might seem like, what the heck is going on? But, you know, if you feel something strange is going on, oftentimes, yeah, just, you know, feel it out a little bit. Don't get scared, okay? Because you don't want to create resistance. You want to allow flow. So it's kind of like, yeah, there might be some weird things going on in October. Again, I mean, October is the month where the veil gets lifted, right? It's Halloween. It's, you know, Dia de los Muertos and all that. So you do have the veil thinning in October. And I do feel as the veil thins, you will understand where you're going. These things will reveal themselves to you. And it'll show you, okay, where you're headed next, for what purpose, and that the timing needed to be proper before you, again, you had to be ready for it. You had to build up your foundation to be ready for this next phase of your journey. Some of you could be literally traveling to a place you've always wanted to go. But I look at this Wheel of Fortune like October is a month where things start to change, and it's leading you to a wish fulfillment, a manifestation, part of your divine path and purpose, maybe to a new place, maybe actually moving or changing location. And things might feel a little wobbly or weird with the Wheel of Fortune, because sometimes it can, and it's because Spirit has the wheel and you're not in the driver's seat right now. This is about Spirit in the driver's seat, getting you to, again, where you need to be for your highest purpose and the best outcome. Okay. And yeah, you will be leaving some things behind, because again, some things have to fall off the wheel to make room for new with the Wheel of Fortune. But oftentimes, you know, look at the card itself. It's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Fortune. So I see that as a positive energy leading you to something good. Again, with the analogy of the casino and the roulette wheel, we don't know, like, we don't always know, you know, how these things are going to come about. And that's kind of when we have to throw our hands up and be like, well, leave it up to, you know, what the universe sees is best for me, or, you know, kind of just let it be what it'll be. And sometimes that surrender is necessary for a little bit. And that's why I said there's this weird time where it's kind of like that weird in between. You're in between the old and the new. And it can feel kind of strange and mysterious with the High Priestess. But if you have faith and hope and trust in your team, your guides, and the way that this is all going to turn out, it's going to be fine, and you will be happy for it, because it says your life is going to become more full as a result of this shift and change taking place in your journey. So October is the month where you surrender a little bit and let it go. Leave it to your team to guide you right and true, because they're only looking out for you. They have your best interest in mind for the highest good of your path and purpose. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Ah, look, balance. Well, we do have the High Priestess, and she is a number 2. That does indicate or speak of balance. So again, alignment, right? I was feeling coming into alignment with something that is meant for you. Look at that. Joyful times up ahead. Yeah, your life will become more full, so the card says. And October is going to be the month where you start to see this. Let's see here. Aha, look at that. Sudden progress and change, right? Yeah, that's what we want to see. Again, I did say progress, right? Or making leaps and bounds, right? Moving on up, right? I was talking about that in the very, very beginning with the playing card. Yeah, sudden progress and change is the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, I'm digging this. I think, I honestly feel like October is going to be a month full of surprises, but it's for the good, okay? So it's almost feeling like don't freak out in October when things suddenly have unexpected twists or turns of events. Don't freak out. Stay in alignment, stay balanced, okay? And allow yourself to surrender to these changes. But these changes are going to bring joyful times, balance and alignment, major progress, positive changes. Okay, so let's see what angel numbers come up for you for your monthly reading. Pile number 1. If you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice to get angel numbers. I don't recommend a source to look up the numbers because, it could be one you don't resonate with, and I want you to find one that you're comfortable with. So research the numbers for yourself. These numbers could indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide messages that you need for your journey personally. Now, I always say I don't leave the number interpretation for you anywhere in the videos, not in the comment section, none of that. The reason for that is I do believe that taking the journey to research the numbers may lead you to other synchronicity and serendipity, again, the star energy, that you might need for your journey. And if I gave you a shortcut to look that up, I might rob you of those nuggets, and I don't want that to happen. I want you to find your own magic always 100% all the time. Likewise, I ask that everybody refrain from putting the number interpretation in the comment section as well, because again, we don't want to rob anybody of finding their own magic. We want them to take that journey for themselves, because it makes it that much more special, right, when you come across it on your own. Again, it could, when that happens, it could confirm something to you in the process of finding, a serendipity or a synchronicity. So let's go ahead and see what numbers come up for you, pile number 1 viewers, for your monthly reading for October. Okay, we have 2. Wait, like the High Priestess, right? And balance. So I have 2. Ah, look at that. 212 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number and see what it brings to you. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you in any way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow, reach more people, find who it needs to. And if you ever want to support my channel beyond a like, a share, or subscribe, by all means check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry I make myself. Everything you see there is made by me. I have Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan Desert Glass. I also have personal readings when available, also light language sessions there as well. So much love to you wherever you are. Please be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, you chose the magic potion bottle for your reading. We are looking at messages for your month, the month of October 2021. So pile number 2 viewers, we want to take a look at messages for your month ahead. Let's take a look to see what might be happening for you. What is the main energy here? I'm going to be using these fortune reading cards to see what the main theme of your month is going to be. I have a lot of cards trying to jump out, but let's take a look. Okay. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So we have doors opening up for you as well. We have the key. Keys do open doors. And opportunities. I feel like opportunities are incoming with that energy. So if you're ready, Spirit's ready for you is what this is saying. Okay. So let's see if we can get a few cards here from the tarot. So October 2021. Let's see what the month ahead is going to look like for you. Let's take a look at your month. Pile number 2 viewers. Hold on. These stick. They're like this weird matte finish. This is the Dark Mansion Tarot, by the way. All right. So, wow. We have the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor energy. Interesting. Okay. So, what this is telling me, pile number 2 viewers, is that there are doors of opportunity that are opening up to you. Ones that are going to bring you happiness and fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. And I'm also getting the vibe that you're safe, okay? So October is saying that you're safe to make decisions that are going to maybe open doors up for you. It's safe for you to move into new areas of life. It's safe for you to maybe even take a risk. I almost want to say let your guard down a little bit. The reason why I say that is because we have the 4 of Pentacles and we have the Emperor here. And these energies can be very guarded. So I feel like if you're worried, okay, why do I get the vibe of like, if you're worried that you're biting off more than you can chew, okay, that's a phrase I'm sure you've heard. I know we don't have a full energy here. Sometimes fools take a leap of faith, but it's giving me the feeling of if you feel it like you're biting off more than you can chew in the month of October, that is a fallacy. Okay, that's not actual fact. It feels like you can move in the direction of what you feel will bring you most joy, happiness, and fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. Because the 10 of Cups is really just, you know, it's basically having it all, emotionally being fulfilled and content in your world. You can have it all if you want, if you are willing to step in the direction of it. There's this feeling of having your guard up maybe in October and maybe being scared to make the move that maybe you've been wanting to make. And the reason why I say that is because it says, you know, there is a new beginning on the other side of this threshold, on the other side of this door, if you really want it. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Are you ready to let go of the past? Are you ready to let your guard down with these energies and take leaps or steps in the direction that are going to empower you? Maybe let down your guard a little bit and remove your fear of, we have 2 4s here, okay? Remove your fear of maybe lack or not having enough. You know, the 4 Pentacles can speak of the hoarder, right? They have 2 4s which speak of major stability and protection with the Emperor. So this is telling me that if there's something you've been contemplating maybe on your heart, this is telling me that you will be safe in doing that if you really want to. Like, this is optional, of course. It's up to you to cross the threshold into this new thing. But there is new energy, new beginnings available to you. New paths to take, new options or choices to make, new adventures to take, right? But you got to let go of any fear of lack. I know it's not a 5 of Pentacles, but it's feeling like one with the 4 of Pentacles, the way he's hoarding those coins. He wants to feel safe. He wants to feel secure. It might be an energy of root chakra, right, that he's worked on. But if you can let go of the past, if you can let go of those feelings of not feeling secure and just trust spirit, trust yourself, have more confidence with the Emperor energy, the Ten of Cups awaits you. There's something you might be scared of. I feel like with the key energy in the Ten of Cups, somebody could be giving you or trying to give you the key to their heart. Somebody might be also in the month of October trying to open your heart and hoping that you would just give them the key to do so. But the Four of Pentacles is like, no, I want to guard my heart. I don't want to let somebody in. I'm not sure if I can trust this person with my valuable possession, right? Which is your heart. I mean, consider the Four of Pentacles, a guy in the card, he is covering his chest with these coins. So again, he's protecting his heart space. Maybe afraid to get hurt. Maybe afraid to let love in, right? But it kind of feels like the month of October might be where love comes literally knocking at your door with the Ten of Cups, bringing that, you know, that energy of divine masculine for some of you, or, you know, a divine counterpart, husband material for some of you. For some of you, it could be that, you know, somebody wants to wife you up, and maybe there's somebody that you might want to wife up in October. But nonetheless, what this is saying here is that there's something good coming your way, or that wants to come your way, but you have to give it room. Like, you got to leave a crack in the window open. You got to leave a crack in the door open to allow it to enter, is what this is saying. Because a fear of losing out, a fear of maybe something going wrong, or wanting to overly protect your kingdom, your realm, your finances, right? Or your sense of security, right? Again, all this red energy, I can't help but think of root chakra energy. But I feel like that October is saying, look, there's good things trying to come your way. Are you really ready to cross into the threshold of new things? And are you willing to take risks on yourself? Are you willing to trust yourself into the things that you really want to pursue? Because there's opportunities awaiting you. October is saying, look, you know, I got things that I want to give you. The month of October wants to give you something. And it could be something that would make you super happy and fulfilled. But I feel like part of the challenge with the Four of Pentacles is letting your guard down in order to let it in. You might, you know, out of, I almost want to say self-preservation, right? The Emperor's always trying to protect his realm, his kingdom. He's very, he's ready for defense if he has to defend his territory. So it's like, okay, can I have a crack in the window, please? Can I have a crack in the door? You know, love is trying to come your way. Maybe money's trying to come your way. I feel like opportunities are trying to come your way. But the one thing that can push it away is maybe this fear of wanting to protect yourself and be safe and secure. Maybe, again, because that's what feels comfortable. And the thing is that when we open ourselves to new things, yeah, it can be slightly uncomfortable because we don't know. Maybe it's not familiar to us. It's different. But the Emperor is saying, you know, what's also going to help empower you is to trust yourself a little bit more in the process of these new things, of these new people, of these new situations, of these new places. Because I feel like once you let these things go, the old, like once you let that go, you cross over the threshold into the new, your Ten of Cups, whatever that may mean to you. is waiting for you. And you are going to be safe. You are going to be secure into this new chapter. October feels like it's opening up new doors for you in many different areas of life. It could be love. It could also, with the Four of Pentacles, be money. It could also be your overall sense of security. I also feel like opportunities may be presented to you. New doors opening up and being offered to you. In maybe, several areas of life, whether they be, work or love. Maybe even business with the Emperor. The Ten of Cups, is trying to offer you maybe love, marriage, happiness, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, overall sense of well-being. And I kind of feel like some of you are in October still fighting a little bit of that. And Spirit over here with this card is saying, look, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Are you ready? Are you ready this month? Are you ready to receive, to open your heart, drop your guard down a little bit, and allow it to pour in? It's almost like, okay, it's funny. I have my cup. It is empty. Okay. I have my cup here, my mug, right? And it's almost like somebody wants to pour in your cup, like, fill your cup, but you're going like this. Okay? Like, no. What do you mean? Spirit's like, I'm trying to fill your cup. I'm trying to bless you. I'm trying to give you things, but you're covering the cup. Right? So, and that's what I mean by this card over here. Right? So I think this is more guidance, if anything. Spirit says, open your heart to receive these things. I want to fill your cup. I want to give you this 10 of Cups. I want to give you all the cups. I want to fill every one of those cups. But you kind of gotta let me. I know you want to be in control, right? Emperor can be, but there's certain things that are outside of our control. And sometimes we got to just let Spirit take the wheel. Okay, pile number one. This is basically saying, I have doors opening up to you. October's a month where I want to present these things to you. Are you going to trust me to deliver? I think it's 10 of Cups is saying something that's going to make you really happy. Please know that you're safe, you're secure. You will be okay. I know you might be scared. Maybe you have fears of instability. Or not having enough. But there will be plenty, is the message here for the month of October. Maybe taking a risk or a leap or whatever, might feel uncomfortable to you in the month of October. But do you trust me to, catch your fall on the other side? Like, if you leap, you jump and let the net appear, so they say, right? Jump or leap and trust that the net will appear. Well, this reading's giving me that feeling, even though I don't have like a full card on the table, but the Emperor's giving me vibes of protection, like either you wanting to protect yourself, but Spirit also is protecting you from the other side. So, it's okay to walk through these doors when they present themselves to you. It's okay to, allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable in this transition from, one side of the door to the other. You cross that threshold. It does make you feel a little vulnerable. Four of Pentacles doesn't want to feel vulnerable at all. Neither does the Emperor. And this is kind of saying, well, you're going to have to allow yourself to feel a little bit vulnerable if you want to open yourself up, drop the guard. Can you leave me a crack in the window, in the door, so I can sneak my way in, so I can go and fill your cup? There's this feeling of like with the Emperor, wanting, you got to surrender a little control, okay? Wanting to have it all in control. And there are some things in life that are outside of one's control. October is the month where Spirit wants you to operate in trust. So let's see. This wasn't exactly like, you know, I wasn't anticipating getting this kind of message in a reading, but, you know, in a sense where it's more like towards guidance rather than, you know, something, you know, specific happening or whatever. But I still feel like it's important because this key is saying, look, here's the key, right? There are doors that you can unlock with this key. Knowledge also. Things being revealed to you. Pile number 1. So honestly, I do feel like there's synchronicity, a little bit of synchronicity between pile 1 and 2. But I feel like the keys unlock things that were once kept from you. Maybe this 10 of Cups energy felt like it was once kept from you. This key is about to unlock new things in your life, and it's like, it's like this feeling of I want to reveal things to you. I want to show you what I got waiting for you. I want you to have a sneak peek in regards to what is available to you. October may be the month where, you know, you start to see what can be. What is possible. There's this saying that I saw one time on a wall that said, don't deny yourself the gift. And I think that applies to this reading for pile number 2. Okay. So let's see if we can get just a few cards here for pile number 2, viewers. And then I am going to roll the dice for angel numbers. What was that? Whoa. Significant love relationship. 10 of Cups. Yep, right there. For some of you, this is a significant love relationship. Husband material, like I said, you know, coming in, and you might be afraid to open up your heart and let love in. That's a possibility. And if it's not that, it's something significant that maybe you've had your heart on. And Spirit's like, you know, ready to open that door for you. But if you're holding on because you want to feel safe, you want to be comfortable, you know, you don't want to be vulnerable, you know, you could deny yourself the gift. So consider that. All right. So let's see. Oh, okay. Solitude and meditation. Maybe you've been alone for some time or single for some time, right? And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've been single for so long, it's like, oh my gosh, could this really be the real deal? And the meditation aspect is just giving me the feeling of needing to think and sit on it for a little bit, you know, consider, clear your mind, right? I also feel like this is just indicating altogether, if it's not love, then, you know, it's not that you have been single for a long time or anything like that. This is basically saying, you know, I think October is going to be the month where you have to clear your mind in general. Maybe clear your mind of any fears. That you might have still kind of lingering, right? Especially if you need to clear your energy in preparation of something new. Meditate on this new chapter you're maybe soon to embark upon or take a leap towards. Because I do feel new energies and new beginnings, right? Directions and adventures. Sometimes we gotta be a little adventurous if we want something new, if you know what I mean. Because like the Fool energy, I don't know why I keep feeling the Fool, but the Fool energy is that bravery test where you do take a leap of faith and you are adventurous, and you don't let fear hold you back from going or doing or being, right? So let's see if we can get another card. Yes, a transformation makes sense. Because again, you're crossing a threshold from one side of the door to the other, right? That is a change. Starting something new, doing something new is a change. For some of you, it could be a job, it could be love, a new place. But it's a significant shift that's taking place. But again, this feeling of Spirit wants to fill your cup. And maybe that's hard. Like, change is hard, right? Allowing yourself to drop your guard a little bit is hard in order to pursue something new, to take a risk and do something new. Change isn't always easy for everybody. Sometimes we cling to what's comfortable because it feels safe. It doesn't require change, right? Sometimes we are creatures of habit because it's, there's no challenge in that. That's why. But you stepping into something new or allowing yourself to receive something new or be vulnerable to something new is going to initiate lots of change and transformation. But I feel also a lot of blessings with the Ten of Cups here, a lot of happiness. It's like, if you want this, it's yours, if you really want it. It's waiting for you on the other side of the threshold if you really want it, is what this is saying. So, yeah, I think this makes sense. Part of me wants to look underneath the deck. Because I don't know, I'm just curious. Underlying energy, maybe. What? No freaking way. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. You're safe. You're secure. You will have money. You will have enough. And I did mention that with the Four of Pentacles, maybe not having enough. Underneath the surface, this is the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is life partner energy with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together especially. I usually read Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups either or as life partner energy. But yeah, the both of them here, you'll be financially secure. Okay, this is life partner energy if it's love, and if it's about work or switch up in career or something like that, you're gonna be provided for. Underneath the surface, this is basically saying Spirit is providing for you. Not only that, it's the feeling of security, safety, found a strong, solid foundation. Again, 2 4s. And then the 10. Money, wealth, legacy, family, marriage, inheritance for some of you, I don't know. But any, a healthy retirement, right? If you're worried about those fiscal things. 10 of Pentacles underneath the love, loyalty, right? We have the dog. We have the dog on this card too. So yeah, I think there are blessings, financial blessings, maybe, love blessings coming in too with these 2 cards here. And Spirit is like, there's so much waiting for you on the other side of this threshold. Are you ready to take that step into this new direction? Are you ready to cross over from the old to the new? Because if you are, and you can make yourself a little bit more vulnerable, allow love to come in, be more receptive to the way that I want to bless you, release your control, surrender, right? And allow me to fill your cup. Look at what's available to you. Look at what can be yours. Okay? So, let's see if we can get some angel numbers to, you know, for this, to accompany this reading, basically. If you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for angel numbers, and I ask you to research a source that you trust, because I could recommend one. You might not like it. At that point, could lose some of the magic of what I'm trying to do here. So I always recommend you find your own source to interpret the numbers for you. These numbers may confirm some things I've already said in this reading, and or provide you with messages that maybe you need to hear for your own personal journey. I don't give you a shortcut to find the number because, again, I want you to find your own magic. Also, on the journey to researching the numbers, you might come across other synchronicity, signs, and serendipity and confirmation that you need for your journey. If I gave you a shortcut, I might rob you of that experience. Likewise, I tell you please do not put the number interpretation in the comment section. Again, we want people to find their own magic. Again, I know how important those nuggets of synchronicity are and confirmation. I don't want you to miss out on that experience. And you know, if I gave you a shortcut, that might happen. So I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay, so let's see what numbers come up for you, pile number 2 viewers. Well, hold on. To push that over. That is a 10. Look at that. 10 and 2 10s. With the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, you have 10, 6, and 6. So 1066 is your number. Go ahead and look that up. See what that brings to you. If you feel that this has helped you in some way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction helps the channel grow, reach more people, find who it needs to. If you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is down below. In the description box, pay me a visit to my Etsy shop. I have handmade crystal jewelry that's all made by me. I have powerful tektite crystals like moldavite, okay, moldavite and Libyan desert glass there. I also have personal readings and light language sessions when available. So much love to everybody watching. Take care of yourselves and always keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose the image of the cute black cat for your reading. We are going to be taking a look at the month ahead for October 2021. We want to see what the main energy is for your month. Let's see, what might the month be like for you? Pile number 3 viewers, October 2021. Maybe what to expect, maybe messages about the month, right? Let's see. Pile number 3 viewers, October 2021. Your month, your monthly forecast. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the lion. It says harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Some of you might have Leo somewhere in your chart. So lion is courageous energy, right? It's also energy of power. And this is basically saying harness that personal power of yours. Move ahead with confidence. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your journey. The month of October is saying, you know, I kind of feel like hear me roar, right? Maybe you need to show the world who you are. Maybe you need to have the world hear you roar, like the courageous lion, okay? You know, the lion knows he's the king of the jungle, right? And he has no problem letting others know who he is either. So there's this feeling of, you know, to harness that energy. Not only that, you know, lion is a powerful animal medicine. So maybe consider checking out what that may mean to you, or maybe looking up the symbolism of the lion's energy in your life at this time, considering that it came up for your reading. Maybe some of you have been getting synchronicities with lions as well. So let's see. October 2021, the month for you, pile number 3 viewers. Okay. There's 3 cards. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And what do we have here? Nice, the 3 of Cups. celebrations, joy, right? It's coming together. So I like this. I mean, somebody could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be you. That could be somebody else. But I also feel like this is a matter of mind and heart coming together, right? To maybe create, because it's a number 3. I'm getting the vibe of like reunions coming together, gatherings, celebrations with the 3 of Cups. But I also feel like this is, maybe in the month of October, you making a decision, you listening to your intuitive ability, you following your truth, standing in your truth with the Queen of Swords. King of Cups being certain about what he really, really wants. He's, he doesn't doubt his sense of knowing. Again, intuitive energy. Doesn't doubt his sense of knowing. And the Queen of Swords is the one that's going to follow through on that knowing. Okay, because she acts in her truth. So I feel like this is saying there's something in October that with the Queen of Swords, you may have to decide, something you may have to think about. But this is saying to trust yourself, be loyal to yourself, be true to yourself with the Queen of Swords energy, and act upon with the King of Cups what you know is your truth. Right? And the 3 of Cups is saying to follow through with that. And the Lion is saying to charge ahead magnificently with that courage, that confidence in yourself, and follow through with what you know on intuitive level. Okay? Know and sense on an intuitive level what the right decision is for you. I feel like 3 of Cups has something else to say, but I'm going to grab another card. And I might look underneath the surface too, underneath the deck. So let's see. The 8 of Cups, yeah. I like this. Charge ahead magnificently with the Lion, right? Okay, so what this is telling me is that you're going to have to maybe October is a month where you make a decision to stand in your truth, to act upon your intuitive nudges with the King of Cups, follow your heart, and make something happen. And I say that because the 3 of Cups is about it's about joyful times. It's about celebrations. It's about things and people coming together. It's a number 3, so it also speaks of creation, expansion, and manifestation on a numerological level, right? So this is about you doing something that's going to bring you this happiness, bring you this joy. It might not agree with some people, okay? I think this came up in another reading. It says those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. This is kind of a similar vibe. It might not agree with everybody, but those who understand you, when you make your decision, will be happy for you with the 3 of Cups. They will be loyal to you. Okay, in that sense. There might be a healthy boundary with the Queen of Swords that you might need to put up, right? Again, that's why I said there could be a situation where you need to make a decision. Some people might not be happy with your decision in the month of October. But you're going to have to stand in your truth when you make that decision and honor your heart. Some people might not agree with it, but that's when with the Queen of Swords, she puts up her sword and she leaves. She sets a healthy boundary because she has to do what makes her happy and brings her joy, even if maybe, the majority doesn't agree with her, because she has to honor her truth and follow her truth and make her stance. Harness her. Like this feeling I got in the beginning, hear me roar, right? You might have to let some people hear you roar in the month of October. And that's okay, because you're speaking your truth. You're speaking, from your heart, maybe with the King of Cups. You're honoring yourself in the process of that. Charge ahead with that confidence in the choice that you make. But this is also about you aligning mind with the Queen of Swords and your heart with the King of Cups. And as you come into alignment and bring those things into alignment, it does give you the confidence that you need to move forward. So October is about things coming together. And not only that, I think a lot of what's coming together is your mind and your heart to align with the outcome you want to see, the vision that maybe the Queen of Swords has for herself, and moving ahead confidently in the direction of the vision that you see for yourself or have in your mind's eye and heart. The Eight of Cups is about you walking away from something that's not giving you what you need. It's not going to fulfill you. It's not giving you the full scope or picture. And this is about you seeking what really is meant for you and taking that spiritual journey and pilgrimage to go out and find what you know you deserve. The Eight of Cups is about knowing its worth. Again, when you know your worth, you will stand up for that. When you know your worth, you're not going to tolerate just 8 cups knowing you can have 10 out there somewhere. And when you know there's 10 cups out there, you will go in search of it because, again, you know your worth. Why are you going to settle for less? Again, this is about your happiness. So I think the month of October is about making the decision about what's going to bring you happiness, joy, fulfillment, make you content, okay? And bring you the full picture of what you need to be fulfilled on an emotional level. And maybe even a spiritual level. Eight of Cups is an energy where it doesn't always know where it's going because it's walking in the dark. Let's say it's guided by the light of the moon, which often makes things uncertain or kind of puts a veil over everything, right? And even if you feel like you're walking in the dark, you know, are you really when you are following your intuition? And you're trusting yourself to guide you to your 10 cups, right? You know, the cool thing about this 3 cups that I get is that in the decision making to follow your heart and your truth, you're also going to be finding your tribe along the way, like a support system, right? Your friends, family that truly are supportive of you. So even if you have to stand up to a few that maybe don't agree with what you're doing, and you have to, you know, say your piece, it doesn't matter like if those people don't agree with you, because you're going to be put on the path to find others that do align with you, that do resonate with you, that do understand you, that will support you. Kindred spirits, you know. I always look at the 3 of Cups as your tribe. Your true tribe. We do have the butterfly on her chest, right? So I can't help but think of a metamorphosis or significant change taking place here as a result of the choice that you make to follow and honor your heart and your true self. Your true self. So, you know, that's the thing. The 8 of Cups will walk in the direction of what it knows it's worth. Like it knows its worth, you know. So this is you doing that. October is a month where you say, to heck with this ish. I'm not gonna settle for 8 cups. I want the whole loaf of bread. I don't want a crumb or a slice. And then you go out in search of that. So I feel like October is a month where you say, enough is enough. I have to stand up for myself. I have to charge ahead magnificently. I have to harness my personal power. I have to step into what I know is out there waiting for me. Why am I going to just settle for this? It's going to break out of its comfort zone. Because the 8 cups are comfortable. It's what you know. It's what, you know, it's this, I almost want to say the status quo, right? But King of Cups is over here saying to me, the heart wants what it wants. And that's okay. Honor that. It's not selfish. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is like determined, right? She's over here determined, resolute. She stands in her truth, honors what she knows to be right for her. And once she's decided, there's no changing her mind. So I feel like a significant, decision is taking place here that's going to put you on the path to something greater than you're now. I also want to say find joy with the Three of Cups in the journey, because you're about to embark upon one. Lion never has fear, right? He never demonstrates fear. So be fearless in the month of October. Because I think that fearlessness, that restlessness, is going to take you somewhere greater, or lead you to somewhere that has the 10 cups that you're looking for. 10 cups is full fulfillment, happiness, right? I honestly feel like a little bit of this reminds me of Powell too. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you were drawn to pile 2 and you were debating between 2 and 3, I think 2 might have a little something for you. Because the feeling here is to trust yourself enough to take the step in the direction with the 8 of Cups that you know you need to take to get the full scope of what you desire for yourself, of what your heart really wants. The King of Cups wants his cup to be full. He's not going to settle for anything that's not going to give him a full cup, right? But the feeling is also to allow yourself the space for that cup to be filled, right? And in order to go out in search of the full cup, right, that the King of Cups, you have to be fearless. You can't be scared. You can't hold back. Know you're protected. Know that you're safe in what you choose to do or the direction you choose to take. You can't be scared to make that choice. Yes, there's a leap or a risk that's taken because you don't know what awaits you once you decide to embark upon that journey towards your 10 cups. You don't know fully what that journey is going to look like, but with the 8 of Cups, it goes anyway. Again, it goes in the dark. It walks in the dark toward it, even if it doesn't see everything 100%. But it's going to take the risk to go anyway, because, it has to at least find out, right? It has to find out. It has to try. How is it ever going to know if it doesn't try? How are you ever going to know if you don't try? I feel like the minute that you decide to take that journey into the unknown, beyond your comfort zone, is when you find out. You could be, headed towards something wonderful, something that's going to bring you happiness. I did grab another card to figure out what this 3 of Cups was all about, because I felt like it was trying to tell me something, and we got the 8 of Cups. So yeah. Queen of Swords has her guard up a lot. Not against, it's more or less protective, because she's an energy where she's been there, she's done that, she's been hurt before. So she always has her sword up in defense, right? But I feel like in this case, in regards to making in regards to the situation here, the Queen of Swords is saying, yes, defend yourself against others who might not agree with you, of course. Stand up for yourself that way. But I also feel like you have to stand up to other people, maybe for some of you in the month of October, to make a decision that's going to honor you. But I also feel like in order to honor yourself, you also have to drop your own personal guard down in order to take the leap in a direction that maybe feels uncomfortable or unknown to you, right? So if you have somebody, you know, yap at you and, you know, talking all this smack, and then that, like, trying to talk you out of your choice, well, that's when you take, you know, you have your lion energy come out and you stand up for yourself. You let them hear you roar. You have your sword up and say, nope, no BS today. I'm not hearing it, right? With the Queen of Swords. But in order to honor yourself in your decision, even if you don't know what lies ahead of you, and going anyway, is dropping the sword slightly. But for yourself, not for somebody else, for yourself. Raise the sword to defend yourself against the BS that they can throw your way to try to talk you out of it. But drop your sword to honor yourself with the Eight of Cups and go. And do. And seek. Your 10 of Cups out there waiting for you. You know, it is a risk sometimes. So October might be a month where you decide to take a risk. You know, you choose something that's going to honor you fully and authentically. But it's also going to bring you happiness. Yes, you don't know what's going to lie ahead, and that's okay. But you're still taking the journey with the Eight of Cups and honoring yourself, knowing that what you fully deserve is out there waiting for you. Even if you don't know what lies ahead or what the journey's going to look like, the fact that you're going anyway is a beautiful thing. Because you're honoring yourself in doing so, or making the choice that you're making in pursuing something. You're harnessing confidence and courage to do so. Courage in yourself, trust in yourself. Yes, it's, you know, you drop your sword a little bit to make yourself vulnerable, to take a leap of faith, or, you know, a risk in a certain direction maybe that you don't fully know. But be proud of yourself that you honored yourself to try. I think with the Three of Cups, it's going to bring you happiness. I think you're on a journey to find your happiness, your joy, and your fulfillment. And that's what seems most important here, that you're following your heart, your intuition, and your inner knowing. And that you're standing up for yourself. That takes courage. And trust in yourself. So I said I was going to take a look at what's underneath the deck, and I think I do want to do that as an underlying energy, just out of curiosity. No freaking way. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Didn't Pile... Yeah, Pile 2 had 10 of Pentacles. Holy cow. Okay, so... Eight of Cups going in the direction of its 10 of Cups. Right? Because it knows why settle for 8 when you can have 10. Underneath the surface, you do have your 10. You might not be able to see the full scope of having your 10 of Pentacles quite yet, because again, the Eight of Cups is walking in the dark. But it's there. It's underneath the surface. It's waiting to be found. It's waiting to, right? It's waiting there, is what this is telling me. 10 of Pentacles is about security, like financial security, well-being, a strong foundation, again, safety, I feel as well. Having enough, more than enough, being provided for. As you know, if this is a relationship that you're walking away from, or any I mean, we have a lot of relationships to a lot of things, but if this is maybe love relationship, you could be walking away from a relationship, a job even, Anything like that that's not fully fulfilling you with the 8 cups, it's not giving the full scope of the vision that you want for yourself. And you're making the choice to follow your happiness or find your happiness. And underneath the surface, the 10 of Pentacles is saying, yeah, what you seek is out there. Financial well-being, security, maybe in another job. Success. Like if there's a career that's just not bringing you the level of success and achievement that you want or fulfillment that you want, underneath the surface, this is available to you. And if it's love, it could be that you leaving an 8 of Cups is going to bring you a life partner instead. Yeah, if you're leaving an 8 of Cups love situation type deal, a more secure, stable marriage, life partner energy is, yeah, it is what's waiting to be uncovered, okay, is what that's giving me. And your candle just went out, so yeah, I am prepared, so bear with me one second. Oh my gosh, I just got wax all over my hands. So I have a few cards here that I'm going to grab, and I'm going to roll the dice for your angel numbers, because this reading is getting a little long. Lost the plane. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can get 3 of these. There. 3 cards. Pile number 3. Okay, viewers. Moving on. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely moving on. You're escaping, maybe escaping from something that's not giving you what you need or fulfilling you fully. Okay. Beginning and fresh start. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. You're leaving something behind, maybe to pursue something new, right? Maybe you want that fresh start. Maybe where you are or what you're doing is not giving you what you need. So you're moving on and you're escaping from that for a fresh start. Beginning anew. You got to follow your heart. You got to stand up for what you want and believe. Sudden change. So yeah, you're making a change that's going to, I think, be to your benefit in October. You might come to that full decision, like, okay, this is the month where I do this. This is the month where I decide this, but I got to make a change to find my happiness. I got to make a change to start fresh or start over and move on from something that's not filling my cup. But the thing is that Spirit wants to fill your cup. Spirit has something else that you're being nudged toward that I feel is going to fill your cups. You're being nudged in this direction for a purpose. And I think it's so you can have the 10 of Pentacles. Your blessings in full. I think you're listening to your intuition in the pursuit of this. I also feel like a spiritual nudge. You're being nudged in this direction for a reason, for a purpose, because you know, again, on an intuitive level, there's something else out there for you. And you're going to honor yourself in pursuing that or moving in the direction of it or making the decision to. So if you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I roll the dice for angel numbers. These numbers may confirm some things already said in this reading and or provide additional messages that you need for your journey personally. The reason I don't really recommend or give you a source off the bat to look up the numbers, because it could be one that you don't connect or resonate with. At that point, it could lose a lot of the magic. So what I always say is do your own research, take the journey to find the numbers for yourself, Sometimes on the journey, you can come across other synchronicity, serendipity, and confirmation that you need. If I gave you a shortcut, I might rob you of that experience. Don't want that to happen. I know how important these nuggets along the journey are. Likewise, I always tell people, please don't put the number interpretation in the comment section. We don't want to rob anybody of finding their own magic or coming across other serendipity and synchronicity they need to confirm their journey. Again, we want everybody to find their own magic, and we don't want to rob anybody of that experience, okay? So let's see what numbers come up for you, pile number 3 viewers. We have 9, 7, 7. So 977 is your number, and your candle just went out again. So go ahead and look up that number, see what that number brings to you. If you feel that this has connected or resonated for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section. I do appreciate hearing from all of you. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. Visit my Etsy shop down below. I do have handmade crystal jewelry that I make. It's all me with my 2 hands. I also have powerful tektite crystals like moldavite and Libyan desert glass there. I also have personal readings and light language sessions there when available. So much love to you. Wherever you are, be well, be safe, take care of yourselves, okay? And always keep shining.